John chapter 20 says that it was the third day, early in the morning. Mary Magdalene had gone out to the tomb where Jesus had been buried. When she gets there, the stone has been rolled away and she thinks they've moved the body. She goes running to find Peter and John, and when she sees them, she said, "They've moved the Lord's body and we don't know where they've taken him." Peter and John go running for the tomb. They have the mindset that the body has been moved. They're not thinking resurrection. But when they get there, the Bible says that John sees something in the tomb that causes him to not think that the body has been stolen or moved, but rather to believe Jesus has risen from the dead. What did John see? He saw the burial clothes of Jesus. Now, chapter 19 of John tells us that Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus had buried Jesus according to the Jewish burial customs. That means that they had washed his body thoroughly, and then they took strips of linen cloth. Beginning at his feet, they would begin to wrap his body. In between every fold of the cloth, they would put these Aramaic spices of myrrh and aloes, sort of a gummy substance, and they would put it generously in there, using as much as 75 to 100 pounds of spices. And so as they wrapped the body all the way to the neck, then they wrapped the head separately. These linen strips of cloth would be saturated with these spices, but after a little while, they would harden and dry, forming almost like a cast, sort of like a mummy that you've seen, or it was like a cocoon. So all of a sudden, John looks in and sees that the headpiece has been removed, and they could look right into this cast and see that the body of Jesus was not there. So the grave clothes of Jesus were irrefutable proof that the body had not been stolen, it had not been moved, he had risen just like he said he would.